It's a bright Thursday, and we want to say thank you to the Most High God. Our prayer is, may the good Lord see us through to the end of the month, August, our month of new beginning. May the grace and the peace of God be with you. Say amen. Our reflection for the day is 1 Samuel chapter 15, verses 1 through to 4. Samuel said to Saul, I am the one the Lord sent to anoint you king over his people Israel. So listen now to the message from the Lord. This is what the Lord Almighty says. I will punish the Amalekites for what they did to Israel when they laid them as they came up from Egypt. Now go, attack the Amalekites and totally destroy everything that belongs to them. Do not spare them. Put to death men and women, children and infants, cattle and sheep, camels and donkeys. So Saul summoned the men and mustered them at Telium, 200,000 foot soldiers and 10,000 men from Judah. The word of God. The Covenant Keeping God Series 50. The Covenant Keeping God Series 50. This time around, our Covenant Keeping God series is taking us to the contents of the Davidic covenant. We realize during the Abrahamic covenant, Joseph passed the mantle to Judah, and David happened to be a descendant of Judah, whom God chose in the praise of his brothers. When we come to the turn of David, God himself made a covenant with him. But before that, our text before us today, and some few days ahead, will tell us how come God chose David to continue the covenant. Before David became a king, Saul was the king. God asked Saul and Israel to go and fight the Amalekites. They are to go and attack the Amalekites and totally destroy everything that belongs to them. He said to them, they should not spare them. They are to put to death men and women, children and infants, cattle and sheep, camels and donkeys. In verse 3. That was the instruction God gave to Saul. But why did God command such utter destruction? The Amalekites were a band of guerrilla terrorists. They lived by attacking other nations and carrying off their wealth and their families. They were the first to attack the Israelites as they entered the promised land, and they continued to raid Israelite camps at every opportunity. God knew that the Israelites would never live peacefully in the promised land as long as the Amalekites existed. He also knew that their corrupt, idolatrous religious practices threatened Israel's relationship with him. The only way to protect the Israelites' bodies and souls was to utterly destroy the people of this warlike nation and all their possessions, including their idols. The Hebrew term refers to the irrevocable giving of things or persons to the Lord, often by totally destroying them. There might be certain things in our lives that might also need to be destroyed so that God can continue to establish his covenant with us. May God help us to do away with any sort of idols in our lives through the power of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Emmanuel Ministry and on Facebook page, Emmanuel Ministry. Share with family and friends. May the covenant keeping God help us to do away with any sort of idol in our life. Shalom. Peace.